Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Thalen here. I had a few people ask me in regards to how and what I use to record my videos on. What I use is OBS, which is the Open Broadcast Software. This is just going to be a quick tutorial on where to get it and what you can do with it or how to use it. So the first thing you want to do, open up your internet browser. Me, it's Google Chrome. Just type in OBS, and it should be at the top of your search results. Open Broadcast Software from OBS Project. You can get the OBS Classic or they get the OBS Studio. I got the Studio. I'm not sure if the Classic is a little bit different, but might as well go with Studio. It works great. Don't have any problems with it. So just download it, whether you got the Linux, the OS X 10, which is MacBook, or Windows. Once you've downloaded it, you can open it up and you'll get this. Here is where you can stream, you record, studio. Again, the program is all free, so you don't have to buy anything or purchase anything. Once you've downloaded it, first thing you want to do is create a scene. Now, a scene is just basically whatever you plan on doing. So right now I'm on the desktop, so I've got a desktop scene. You can name it. Then you get your sources. Sources is where you can add an image to it, so we can quickly do that. Browse. Let's go to my pictures. Let's go ahead and just get my logo out. There. Now I've got my image on the recording. Now when we start recording, this image will be on the recording as an overlay. So we can go ahead and get rid of that, as we don't need it anymore. Then we have our media source, which we can add in music or video files, whatever you want, really. Have it playing in the background. Get rid of that as well. Then we have our text, which is basically the same thing as picture, except for it's words, and you can type out whatever you want. So just add. Just go ahead and cancel that. You get your display capture, which is what I'm using right now, which is just the capturing whatever's on my screen, whatever's on my display, which is right now our desktop. Window capture is where you can tell it to record a specific window that you have open, depending on what you have. You have your game capture, so that's what I use mostly. So you'll see in my scenes, my game recorder, that's just where I just record my games like Stardew Valley, Alien Isolation, any of those. Then you have your video capture device. This will be things like your face cam or webcam devices that you can record. And you have your audio input capture and audio output capture. That's if you're just planning on recording audio only. So you also have your transitions. This is if you get the OBS Studio. You can go to studio mode and you can actually set it up to transition to a different scene. So you can actually set up in your settings hotkeys. You can switch to scenes. So I'll show you what that means exactly. We'll get out of that. So if I hit the minus button, because that's what I have set up, everything, or I'll switch over to this. So you got my game recorder, which just records Stardew Valley, which I've got open right now. But if I hit the minus key, it'll switch back over to desktop without actually having to, go through OBS and click on anything. So just some shortcut keys. So right now I've got a button that I can press that'll stop and start my recording. You can set that all up in your hotkeys section here. You got your general information, your stream. If you're streaming, which I usually use Twitch for, you get your stream key, which you'll get from Twitch. Enter it here. Hit OK. Make sure your service is Twitch. You'll all be set up, so that way the minute you hit the start streaming button, it's automatically start streaming, and you should see it after a short delay on the Twitch page. So you can stream from this program, record from this program, again, all free. Don't have to purchase anything. It's a great program to use. Very easy, very simple. Have your output. This is where you can change your bit rates, what kind of file format you want it out as. When you first download the program, it's usually in the FLV file. You generally want MP4. It's the easiest format to work with, so that's what I go with. Recording quality is the same as streaming output. Video quality, that's where it is. So video output is currently active. Please turn off any outputs to change video settings. Okay, that's because I'm recording right now. But base canvas, so this is what your base resolution or base quality is going to stay at. So it's at 1080 HD right now, and then the output, which means it's going to condense down a little bit to 720 HD. So when I record my videos, you'll see it as 720 HD by 60 frames per second. So I've got it at 60 frames per second right now, the FPS, and it's going to scale down to 720 HD. It's not the best because 1080 is a lot better, but I find it's easier to work with when you scale it down a little bit, and I figured it's still HD. If you want, I can put it up to 1080 HD, and I do also have my recording or editing software, which is Roxio Creator, which allows me to render videos from 720 back to 1080 HD, which is pretty good. Advanced, you don't need to do much with it here. This is just more what you're using for your renderer if you got a different rendering situation on your computer. So that's pretty much it on how to use OBS as a simple basic steps. You get your mic, your audio, desktop audio. You can change it. I find that my mic lately has been a little bit loud, so I've obviously lowered the amount of audio generated from my mic, my output, or input I should say. That way it's outputted at a smaller size for you guys, and it's not as loud blurting into your ears. But that's pretty much it for this quick tutorial. If you have any questions, feel free to leave it in the comment section below, and I'll get back to you with the answers. But that's it. Thanks for watching, and hopefully we can see some of your videos going up onto YouTube soon. Thanks for watching. Take care.